Hey, how's it going, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, ponies and gentlecolts, especially my ponies and gentlecolts. This is the one, the only, Criticism Guy 2009, aka Nintendo Free 2011. Before I begin, once again, I got that Blueberry Blast, Power 80 now. Shit never fails me. I've been up all night since 10 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, it's really nighttime at that moment, because, you know, nighttime is a lot more different than day, because the sun's out in the afternoon, and in the nighttime, it's a whole other level, because, you know, you're supposed to be out sleeping and shit like that, instead of drinking and going to bars and shit like that. No offense if you're into that type of shit, more power with you, but unfortunately with me, and I'm not a really heavy drinker and shit. I'll do it maybe once out the month, but that's probably it. Not every single day like one of my roomies does. That person's not an alcoholic, I'm just saying, just putting it out there. Anyways, hopefully you guys love this part 2 of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. I was gonna do this the past couple of days ago, but like I said earlier in videos, my lithium battery ended up dying on my cell phone, so I'm gonna have to wait most likely until next week Friday until I get a brand new one, or if I could find it cheaper somewhere on Amazon, eBay, Craigslist, what have you. And without further ado, let's begin and hopefully enjoy this video. So let me just adjust the camera a little bit, and yeah, let's begin this shit, because it's gonna be really badass. So yeah, coming in at number I wasn't supposed to show you. You know what? Might as well get in there, because I'm already showing her to you. This was actually gonna be one of my bonus ponies or whatever, but you know what? I've only heard about her 4 weeks already. I've seen her in a couple of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic trading cards, and I've seen her in the excuse me. I've seen her in the comic books, the ones that they were giving out at WonderCon and PonyCon, BronyCon, PegasisterCon, whatever, what have you, whatever My Little Pony franchise is out there. I haven't seen it myself, but I have heard rumors about this pony. Her name is supposed to be Sunset Shimmer, and the reason why she kind of looks like she does to me, in my opinion, she looks a little bit like Scootaloo, and she has that tan skin like Scootaloo and Babsy, which was Apple Bloom and Applejack's cousin. She kind of has that same skin, except she's a unicorn instead of an earth pony or Pegasus. And I think originally somewhere, I forgot who it was. I think shout out to this one girl. She's on my Nintendo Free 2011 channel. Her name is Hannah Dash. I think she's the one that I got into in a conversation with. She said that Sunset Shimmer was originally supposed to be like in Twilight Sparkle's place, but I think they took her off the show because she didn't sell as many her toys and her merchandise didn't sell as much as Twilight did. So I think that's the reason they put Twilight Sparkle instead of this one, Sunset Shimmer, which I think she's a lot cooler than Twilight. Don't get me wrong. She's a pretty kick-ass pony. I haven't heard any voice actings from her, any parodies, but you know what? I think in my opinion, I would have to say Sunset Shimmer. She's a B+, a solid B. And the thing I like about this pony is that I think she has the power of the sun like Celestia did. She's supposed to be really good at magic and wizardry like Twilight is, except the only difference is she's not an alicorn like she is now, because she used to be a unicorn in Twilight Sparkle, what have you. She was a decent I was going to say Pokemon. Pony, excuse me. She was a decent pony, but you know what? I think other than that, she was alright. I think Sunset Shimmer, I think she probably would have did a lot more of a better job in Twilight's place than Twilight Sparkle did. No offense to Tara Strong, because I love that lady to death. She's done so many of my favorite cartoons in the past, except for the futuristic ones. I mean, she's done Fairly Odd Parents, 101 Dalmatians. She did like one of the cameo appearance of characters from Final Fantasy. What else did she do? She did one of the Rugrats characters. What else did she do? Teen Titans. What else? Oh man, there's just, the list goes on and on. I think Ben 10, she did that one too. Then she did Ben and Gwen. And one more other thing that's cool about this pony is that I really love the way her mane looks. It's like a mix between Rarities and I'm trying to say somebody else. It has the same tips as Mayor Pony. So it's kind of like Rarity and Mayor Pony had a baby, and there you have Sunset Shimmer. Yeah, and one more thing I wanted to say about her is that I love whoever did the art design for this, because of course this isn't mine. This is somebody else's. I think it was from there it is. If any of you guys can see where I'm pointing at, it's called, his name was Brony Fang. So shout out to Brony Fang for making this awesome ass fucking drawing of Sunset Shimmer. Very kick ass fucking pony in my opinion. So yeah, let's get on to the main thing. I talked about this pony before, but I'm going to talk about her again because she's just so fucking epic. Coming in at number 6 would be the Great and Powerful Trixie Lullamoon. I already got into this on my first part of the this video, but you know what? I want to talk about her again. The two things that I left out about her is that what's it called? The way she got her powers and everything. If any of you guys have seen the fanfic of Great and Powerful Trixie, go look it up on YouTube. It's somewhere. I forgot the name of it. But shout out to the person that did that parody video. The voice acting was literally on point. Hit the nail on the head on that shit. In this case, hit the horn on the unicorn. Yeah, but other than that, hold on a second. Let me get my Powerade drink on. My voice is fading. Good shit. You cannot beat this. But yeah, other than that, you know, Trixie Lullamoon, you know, basically what can I say about her, you know? The two things, yeah, like the two things that I left out is, many of you guys have seen the fanfic story for this, definitely check it out, it's on YouTube. I think it might be on DeviantArt, and it's most likely going to be on Tumblr, and I don't use Tumblr because, I'm sorry, but if any of you guys are fans of Tumblrs, please do not be offended, but it's kind of shit. It's kind of a little bit of a rip-off of Twitter in a way. But other than that, except they show a lot more pictures, like TwitPic. Yeah, basically with Trixie Lullamoon, you know, they said she started off her dreams of being a magician because she had this inspiration from one of these ponies that was visiting her in the orphanage. She wanted to put on a show for him. I think the pony was described as looking like Mayor Pony or Zakor or something like that. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But basically what happened is that she got really into it. That was Trixie's inspiration, whoever that magician was. And then from that day on, she just wanted to be an entertainer. You know, basically she wanted to make people smile, make people laugh, make people cry, you know. Her intentions were very, very good, and they were very, very, they were very accepting, you know. She was a really nice pony back then. But somewhere along the line, I don't know what it was, I guess her magicians and her acting, I think she thought she was one of the greatest ponies in the world that, unfortunately, her ego kind of like took the best of her, and then she ended up being a really, really bad magician. She ended up being just selfishness, you know, self-obscurities, you know, what have you. She was kind of like the unicorn version of Rainbow Dash, but you know what? She wasn't a lesbo like her. No offense to Rainbow Dash bronies out there, I'm sorry. I know some of you guys probably like her a lot more than I do, but for me, I'm not crazy about the pony. I mean, she could do Sonic Rainbow and all that, but really, what else is there besides Sonic Rainbow, you know? We still don't even know who her parents are, except her dad in that one episode where she wanted her dreams to come true and everything, you know? Hold on a second. Yeah, sorry about that. My phone dropped on the floor. Yeah, but anyways, what happened is that, yeah, I guess somewhere along the line, she just started becoming a selfish little bitch, and a lot of the ponies, as soon as she got to Ponyville, that's when she had that little duel with Twilight. Not the magic duel, the first one, the Boat Busters episode, before Season 3 came out. She had that little argument beef with her. She was saying, anything you can do, I can do better than that. And, yeah, they didn't fight each other in the beginning. That's when later on Twilight ended up taking that Ursa Major out and scaring the living daylights and shit out of Trixie, which is this pony, of course. And she was all scared. She ended up being a phony, and her two little guardians, Snips and Snails, they ended up getting scared as shit, so they ran away with her. Actually, no, they stood there with Spike because Twilight ended up growing both of them mustaches. It was kind of weird. I didn't get that part. I wasn't really supposed to understand that inside joke, I guess. Maybe an Elvis Presley reference. I don't know. Whatever it was funny though. And Snips and Snails, they ended up getting mustaches too. Which is pretty funny and ironic because they're ponies. They're not supposed to have mustaches. But they do anyways. Yeah, so that's basically number 6, Trixie in a nutshell. Coming in at number 5, and I already showed her ass already. She was awesome though. Number 5, the one, the only, beautiful, sexy, hot ass, fucking Princess Luna for the win, man. I know it sounds weird when I said hot ass, but I should have said hot flank instead. What can I say about Luna? You know, she's just very incredible, very attracting pony. That's all I gotta say about that. She's royalty. She's the little sister of Princess Celestia, and she's the aunt of Princess Cadence, of course. And what happened was after that, I guess I'm not going to get too much into detail with this because I already talked about this on my Nintendo Free channel, about how Nightmare Moon ended up happening later on. And I already talked about that Snowdrop thing, which if you haven't seen my Snowdrop video, check out my Nintendo Free 2011 channel. I get more into depth with it there. I talked about that a couple weeks ago. It was a very beautifully, well-detailed, well-animated, fan-made episode. Yeah, so basically after that, two things I will say about Luna. Number one, I wasn't crazy about this this mane and tail about her. I like the one where it sparkles a lot more. I don't know what it is. The one that looks like toothpaste, like this one, I'm not crazy about. But whoever this person was that made it, it's in the middle right there. I think her name was Jacqueline or Jacking, and they made it in 2011. So this is about almost 2 years old almost. So yeah, in the background you can see her prison where it was at. I know her intentions were just as good as Trixie's because she was a good princess until her hatred and her judgment, it just started flaming out of her, and she started getting really angry towards her older sister Celestia because everyone loved Celestia a lot more than Luna. And that made her transform into Nightmare Moon because she got really jealous of her sister, and then she tried to overthrow her sister Celestia off of the throne and her to take over Equestria, but Celestia wasn't having none of that shit, so she ended up slapping the shit out of Luna, and unfortunately she banded her to the moon for like, I think 10,000 years. I forgot it was 1,000 or 10,000, I forgot what it was. But yeah, Princess Luna, very beautifully well-designed pony. I like whoever did this drawing. I'm just not crazy about this hair and the main part tail, because I like the darker, sparklier one version better. Yeah, so that's enough for Princess Luna. Number 4, she was my number 2, but now I'm making her number 4. Not because I hate her, but she's still awesome as shit. Pinkie Pie. Or as some of you guys know her in the Cupcakes fanfic, Pinkamena Diane Pie, which I'm not going to get to that because let's just say it's very gruesome, very bloody, and it's extremely fucking unattractive. Let's just leave it at that. And if any of you guys, any bronies and Pegasus are out there, know who I'm talking about, yeah, meh. Anyways, Pinkie Pie, what can I say? You know, she was my number 2 pony next to Derpy Who's, but you know what? I put her number 4 because I put these 2 fanfic ponies in front of her. Not because I hate the girl, she's awesome as shit. Definitely big credibility, definitely goes to Miss Adrienne Lehman, the one that also does Fluttershy's voice as well. You know, Pinkie Pie, what can I say? You know, she breaks through the 4th wall, as bronies like to call it, like me. What else does she do? She has a lot more communication with the audience than the other ponies do. She has a lot of more funnier antics. You know, she's just a very free-spirited pony, you know? Very, very amazing pony, you know. What else? She cares a lot about her friends. She likes making the other ponies in a Ponyville and Canterlot and the rest of Equestria laugh. She plays a lot of different instruments. Not like Octavia and DJ Pony, but still, just as good. What else? She likes to make cupcakes at Sugar Cube Corner. And what else is there to say about her? The other 2 things I really, really love about her is that cute little laugh when she does when she snorts. Gets me every time. Just brings tears to my fucking eyes, literally. I love that about her. And another thing I really love about her is that she's always there to stick with her friends no matter what. Especially in the season 3 thing. I actually did an episode review on that on my Nintendo Free channel. Definitely check that out. It's called Too Many Pinkie Pies, episode 3, I think. Definitely an awesome example of why I love Pinkie Pie so damn much. Long story short, she just clones herself into this mysterious magical lake, and then they go to the town hall to destroy all the Pinkie Pies, and then they get the original Pinkie Pie back. Just very fucking funny. So many good references when Twilight's destroying all the Pinkie Pies, because there was this one part in the scene where she makes this 2nd, 3rd generation look or whatever when she says, "Bet you can't make a face crazier than this," and then she looks like one of the old school 80s, 90s ponies. Fucking funny as hell. Epic. She definitely gets a brohoof. I love that girl to death. She's just awesome. Pinkie Pie for fucking president. That's all I gotta say. Coming in at number 3, this is a little bit of a tough decision because I still don't know too much about her, but I think she's worth it. Her name is Fluffer Puffer, aka Fluffy Pony. She's actually really big on YouTube, Tumblr, and Twitter, and a lot of social media sites out there that represent ponies in general. The only two things I know about her is number one, she's supposed to be best friends with Queen Tricialis, which is a really awesome ass pony. Excuse me, changeling that I really love. You know, she transforms into one of your wildest fantasies. You know, can't get any better than that. You know. The second thing I like about her is that she's always distracting Twilight in any of her fanfic stories, and she's a little bit more annoying than Derpy-Hoos is, and she's actually a lot more derpier than Derpy-Hoos is. If you can believe that. I'm not going to get too much into detail on it, but Google it, you'll see what I mean. The last thing that's cool about her is that she ends up, it was actually the guy that created this character. He put a YouTube video about 2-3 weeks ago. She was following Applejack and Apple Bloom to this picnic they were having, and she ended up eating apple fritters for the first time, and she just went crazy and really happy, and she was just so full of joy and excitement, you know. That's why she's my number 3. So that's Flufferpuffy. Number 2, I didn't have it on here, so I'm gonna have to go back and find it. Give me a second, guys. This is where I keep all my awesome, badass fucking pictures on here. Hold on, I'll find it. 1 second. Just give me a real quick minute. And he's not over there, or she's not over there. Excuse me. All right, just be patient with me, guys. Hold on. And, what's it called? She's somewhere. There she is. Very awesome pony. She's so fucking cool. Her name is Snowdrop, number 2. If any of you guys haven't seen Snowdrop, Filly of Frozen Tears, if you haven't heard the song for it yet, highly suggest you check that shit out. It'll bring tears to your eyes like crazy. Unless you're not really emotional like I am. I haven't cried for her, but she's basically, a long story short, she's a disabled pony that changes the whole Cloudsdale and the rest of Equestria, basically. Point blank, period. Hold on. Another thing that makes her really, really cool is that she ends up getting the attention of Princess Luna and Princess Celestia himself. This was 10,000 years before the main 6 existed yet, might have you. Just in case. Yeah, but other than that, what happened is that she's a blind, disabled pony. She can't see anything, and that probably touches a couple of bronies and Pegasus out there that do have disabilities in real life. You know, I can understand that. I will literally admit to you, I do kind of, in my videos, you can tell, I don't have a speech impediment or anything like that, but I do have a small disability. I kind of not going to mention it on here, but it's a pretty small, reasonable disability. Sometimes it takes me a little while to remember shit here and there. So, you know what? I can kind of relate to Snowdrop myself, you know? I've been there, you know? I can feel her pain a little bit, you know? Definitely shout out to the girl that made her voice. I think her name was Meredith Banks. Very amazing voice actress. She should... I wish they would have given her a better microphone. Same with the other girl that did the pony teacher in that fan-made episode. They should have given her a better mic because it sounded like crap. I'm sorry. I mean, my live cam might not sound that great, but unfortunately, it sounded pretty bad. I'm sorry. But the rest of the fan-made episode was very beautifully well detailed. Everything you can imagine in a pony fanfic, it is all here. That's all I can say about that. And her cutie mark ends up looking like that Beauty and the Beast tulip rose, except it's a snowflake instead of the head of a tulip. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Number 1, you already know who it is, but I want to talk to you about her anyways. Miss Derpy Ditsy Doo Hooves. Let me tell you about Derpy, and then you guys probably heard this 5-6 times already on my Nintendo Free channel, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Derpy, who's literally, if it wasn't for her, I would have never even became a brony at all in the first place. Cause let me tell you something about Miss Ditsy Doo Hooves. This pony is so incredible. She's actually even a bigger free spirit than Pinkie Pie is, because I mean, if you think Pinkie Pie is wild and wacky, you haven't seen Derpy Hooves yet. The thing that does make me very, very sad and disappointed is that these stupid fucking soccer moms, which I want to put a big fuck you to them, is that, Jesus Christ. They ended up trying to sue Hasbro for like $20,000, $50,000. Pissed me the fuck off. So they can have Derpy eliminated from every single episode ever made from first and second season. I would scream at the top of my lungs for this video, but I'm still going to be doing 2 more other videos after this, so be patient with me. Ah, Jesus fucking Christ. That literally made me want to punch every single one of those fucking mothers in the fucking goddamn face. Literally, I was that close to just raising hell on stupid ass fucking soccer moms for taking my derpy away. Are you shitting me? Really? You want to take something that I like because you don't agree with what my likes and dislikes are? You know, fuck you, soccer moms. That's all I gotta say about that. You know, I really hope to God, if you don't fucking like the goddamn cartoon, don't fucking watch it. You know, simple as that. Plain as fucking day. I know you guys are older than I am, and I don't give a shit, you stupid ass fucking soccer moms. I swear to fucking Jesus Christ. If I ever find any of you stupid ass fucking soccer moms that say derpy hooves is offensive, she makes fun of autistic kids. Oh, she's really fucking offended because she's only being herself and everything. She's being cool, original and everything. I will slap the living shit out of you if you ever said that about her. That is fucking bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to go on a rant here. I'm trying to keep it rated G, but it is very hard for me to get in that subject when it comes to derpy. I'm sorry. But Hasbro, come on. You shouldn't be scared of $20,000, $50,000. You make $70, $80 billion every fucking month. So $20,000, $50,000 shouldn't be that much, you know? Come on, really? You shouldn't be scared of these soccer moms, complaining and bullshitting because she's offensive because her eyes are crooked, you know? There's a lot more of the shit worse that's out there, like fucking, Family Guy, they make fun of a whole bunch of different races, ethnicities. They bullshit about Arabs, Latinos, blacks, white, Jewish, Asian, every race, ethnicity under the sun. Same with South Park, same with that dude Tosh.0 on Comedy Central, and what else does? Take shit too far. Super Jail. They show a whole bunch of blood and guts and shit on there. They should be fucking protesting on their fucking little cartoons, not My Little Pony, you know? This shit was supposed to be fucking 6, 7-year-old little girls, you know? But it ended up getting a lot more bigger audience, including myself, into this cartoon, you know? I'm not going to get too much into this. I'm not going to keep bullshitting about it, but you know what? Long story short, like I just said, soccer moms shouldn't be watching it. If it offends them, don't watch it. Let the kids watch it, you know? Seriously, I'm not going to tell the parents how to do their job in raising their kid, because I'm not a parent myself, but if I was, I wouldn't be offended at all. I would be very happy with that. I would be very satisfied, you know? I would like my future son or future daughter to be into this cartoon. You know why? Because it has a lot of good morals and standards, unlike a lot of other cartoons out there these days, which is just about entertainment and mindless zombie bullshit, you know? But yeah, that's all I got to say for now. Hopefully you enjoyed this My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, Part 2, Episode 2, of Top 10 Best Ponies of All Time. So like I always say, is what it is, ain't what it ain't. See you when I see you. Peace out. I'm gone. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Have a good day. Have a good night wherever you're at. Take care. Goodbye. And don't drink and smoke at the same time. Very bad habits. Alright, see you guys soon. Laters. Be safe. And happy Friday or Saturday, wherever you're at in this world. Alright? Talk to you guys soon. Laters. And with that said, I am out. Have a good day. And be safe on the roads out there. Okay? Because the way this country's going is pretty fucking crazy. Goodbye. Later.